Hey guys, this is Sarah from Teach Kids to Hoop and Hooping with Sarah, and this is requested by some of my students, how to get stuff done when you work from home and avoid getting sucked into Facebook for 6 hours. So if you're new here, I get tons of stuff done, and actually this is my first time having a normal job in over 5 years, but I still devote plenty of time to my hoop business, and I still make loads of time for creating my free tutorials and paid e-courses. How? Well, you're probably not going to like this, but I still stick to a schedule. Yep. Well, on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, I sleep late and do whatever I want, pretty much. But the rest of the time, I get up at the same time every day. Yes, really, because it's the only way to fit in everything that I want to do. So if it's not on my schedule, it doesn't get done. And when I'm working, I get up at 8 o'clock. It's not super early, but it's not sleeping in either, but allows me to still work and still get plenty of stuff done. So how to get stuff done? Well, when I'm working on a blog post or a new online course or anything else that's important for my business, I pretty much act like there's a gun to my head. And when I'm working on it that day, I turn off my phone and I don't go on Facebook until I'm done. And I get as much done as I can. And I turn off my phone to avoid any distractions, and then when I'm done working on it that day, I turn my phone on and return my phone calls. And I actually learned this from a coaching program that I took called Strategic Coach, and it really does help create extra time. Think about it. Would you wait by your regular mailbox all day long if you were busy waiting for a letter? I don't think so. So don't hang out with your email box open all day long while you're working on a project or task. I check my email a few times a day at set times during the week, and I got that advice from New York Times best-selling author, Tim Ferriss. Don't be a slave to social media either when you have a project to finish. Social media is awesome, don't get me wrong, if you're using it strategically. Don't just scroll endlessly for hours unless you want to get nothing done. And I have a confession to make. You might see me posting on social media a lot, but if you see me posting on Facebook, it's usually because I'm in the bathroom. So come up with a post schedule. I tend to post one inspirational post per day, one behind the scenes picture per day, and one marketing picture per day. This one works for me, and I invite you to try it or create your own. And if you don't have time for that, don't worry about it. You can use a scheduling app such as Buffer, or I actually like to post to Facebook directly from Instagram, which Instagram is my #1 favorite tool for connecting with people and selling. By the way, you'll find me there, Sarah Mac Jordan, and if you follow me, I'll follow you back. So how do you know what to do each day is something that somebody asked me. So basically I look at my goals and I break them down into steps. So let's go over to my calendar for the year. Now I don't expect you to do something as in-depth as I've done. I'm very schedule driven. I do like to have fun and have a lot of downtime, but when you have your own business, it can be like a roller coaster financially. So I plan for the year, that way I always have money coming in. And I learned this from one of my sales gurus, Lisa Satsovich. So this is actually my cash calendar. So you can't really see the whole thing right now, but on the end here, let me see if I can scroll over. Anyway, what you can't see is on the end it says service, and it says assembly, hoop dance class, hula hoop party, face painting, retreat, and creativity class, performance course, and basically every service that I have, it lists. And then over here is the timeline for it. So school ends where I'm going to be moving in June. So I know that actually, I have this whole thing printed and pasted to my desk, but there's a lot of corrections on it. So I'm not going to pitch while school is out because nobody's going to be there. But I know that right now I'm going to be researching the schools and making a list of schools to contact for my assemblies. And for hoop dance classes, I'm going to be doing the same thing with libraries For my hoop dance parties, I joined Gig Salad, so I can actually make this say joined. Face painting, I'm going to start pitching other party entertainment companies. For my retreat, I'm just going to start looking at places to rent. As you can see, I don't really use this on the computer. I use it printed out. But for this video, I'm obviously showing you on the computer. Creativity class, that's kind of on the back burner right now, but for my performance course, basically I'm launching it with a partner, Adelaide Marcus, and we're launching together July 10th. Okay. So basically I look at what I want to do that month, or what I plan to do that month, my services, and what I can do that month to get booked. So let's go back to the little video and let's keep going. So it can be easy to get discouraged, but if you want to be encouraged, measure your results and it will encourage you to keep going. And I admit spreadsheets and numbers can be boring, but I like to make tracking really fun with spreadsheets that are more colorful than my Sarah Rainbow costume. So let's have a look. Actually, again, this is, you can't see my whole screen because my laptop is tiny and this screen is tiny. But anyway, on the far left going down, I have date, and I started off at the beginning of the year tracking this once a month, but now I track this at least once a week. And if you want something to grow, the fastest way to do that is to track it. So for example, I started off with this many people following me on Instagram in January, and it's now June and I have this many people following. I had this many new teachers join my teaching training program in May, and this many join in June. And I do this for my email lists, and I do this for certain things that I'm working on, and only the social media that I really am interested in using. So on here I have YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and Reddit. I don't really use Twitter or any of the other ones because I just don't. I'm a visual person. But these are my tips, and I hope that you enjoyed them. Bye.